May peace be upon you. A huge sin. If you commit it in the toilet, you expose yourself to the punishment of the grave and the fire of hell. And yet, most Muslims commit it. Othman ibn Affan, when he stood before a grave, cried until his beard was wet. He was told, "You remember paradise and hell, but you do not cry for that. So why do you cry for this?" He replied, "The Messenger of Allah said, 'The grave is the first abode of the hereafter. If you fill it with good deeds, what comes after will be easier. And if you do not fill it with good deeds, what comes after will be more difficult.'" Our beloved also said, "I have never seen a more terrifying sight than the grave." There is a serious mistake that most Muslims continuously commit, which leads to the punishment of the grave. According to Abu Huraira, the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Purify yourselves from urine, for most of the punishment of the grave comes from it. When urine reaches your clothes or skin, it nullifies the prayer, for purity is the foundation of prayer." Ibn Abbas reports that the Prophet, near a wall in Medina or Mecca, heard the sound of two people being tormented in their graves. He said, "They are being tormented, but not for a major sin." Then he said, "One of them did not cover himself when he urinated, meaning he did not pay attention to his urine, and the other spread slander." Urine must be carefully cleaned, and it should not be neglected. If someone finds that he has urinated on his clothes, skin, or feet, he must pour water on it. All scholars are unanimous on this matter. Ubadah asked the Messenger of Allah about urine, and he replied, "If it reaches you, wash it off." I believe this is part of the punishment of the grave. However, Ibn Taymiyyah said that if someone prays while being in a state of impurity, out of ignorance or forgetfulness, their prayer does not need to be repeated. Some scholars have also added that one who intends to avoid what is forbidden, but does so by mistake or forgetfulness, does not see their act of worship annulled. This is one of Allah's mercies towards His servants, all based on the words of our Prophet when he said, "Allah has forgiven my community for mistakes, forgetfulness, and what they are compelled to do. Allah is the most forgiving." Consider subscribing and sharing the video. Thank you.